We have 1 more minute. Very good morning, my dear development officers, SBA and LICAs. See, I'm not going to say something new to you. I'm going to say something which is known to you already. And then you have practiced it. Some of your agents may be practicing it very effectively. So what I would like to convey this, the point, agent will be more powerful when he has more clients. You have to educate our agents in such a way that they should have more client. Make them understand what is the difference between customer and the client. When he create more clients, his workload comes down drastically. This point I have not told to the agents meeting. I tell you, the customer is person who buys one policy from you or your agent. The client is that he buys the product and service. That's called client. So that's why we call, am I audible to all of you? Please, yes, am I audible? Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the client, who are all using the client phrases? The advocate uses client. A chart accountant uses client. A doctor never uses client. These are all the parlance. A real estate agent uses client. A mutual fund person say client. A LIC agent says client. Why they say client is that they sell the product, they sell the service. The service is connected with advice also. See, being a real estate agent, they'll say, sir, I have 4 property. This property may be suitable to you. So what will happen? He adds his advices and suggestion which is valid to the customer. So the customer listens and becomes a client. Client is nothing but a satisfied customer becomes a client. A satisfied client will refer you to another customer. So tell your agent, shift from customer to client, make the customer to shift to client, the client to satisfied client. The satisfied client will give you business. So it is same happens to our own system. When you take as an agency, as a client, you start giving a lot of advice to your agents. The agents come to us, they get their family problems, we solve we advise son's education, where whatever things we live like a family. When he has become very close, I tell you, he start referring agencies to you. If you are not sincere to your agent, agent will never refer because he is an experienced client to you and parlance. So client is nothing but he expects service. When you sell a policy, you have to do a service, only one policy for him. Paying premium, nomination, address change, etc. This is called customer service. A client means you client service means you serve policies and for him and his family also. Clients expects this because he feels you are efficient and dependable. Your agents are more efficient, dependable. Don't expect this because it's a one-time affair. I don't mind, but client says he is always depending on the agent or whoever you say. LIC is parlance. How LIC says? Do they say policyholder and LIC is CRM, customer relationship manager? There is no client relationship manager. They customer relationship manager. But your parlance, he should be my client. Tell your agents to practice to tell my client instead of my policyholder. The words plays a major role. When you have the powerful words, and they started saying client, 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 the agent become more professional unconsciously. They should not say my policyholder, my policyholder. You test with 3 agents. Ask them to repeat client word. After 1 year, you see their progress, the mindset. Agents who are telling my client, they become more professional. Agents who are saying policyholder, they remain in the same. See, words make sometimes more powerful. So you are a client service manager. Tell your agents you are a client service manager, not customer relationship manager. CSM. Customer buys only once. Clients keep on buying from him. Clients keep on buying from him. There are a lot of your agents you may be having, as I am having the experience. Every year the customer calls him and gives the policy. Or whenever the agent goes to him, you give the policy. He may be saying, what, yeah, you have come so many times. See, I have agents who are having 40 policies in the family, 50 policies in the family. I have where the premiums flowing in from a particular family, almost 2.5 crores of NSP over the period of 10-15 years. So it is single premium in a family, they have given 10 crores. So they keep on increasing, repeatedly buying from you. That's another thing. Make your agents to see that they policyholders never goes out. It's a one-time service. It's a longer, you sell and serve them longer period. Customer is a short time, client is a long time. Customer you sell, client you sell, you resell the same product. A person has purchased the lab. You may give him the same Jeevan lab 2516. He said, I want 2115. Umang. You can give him Umang. You can resell the product. You can cross-sell the product. I tell you, nowadays, the customers are interested. Once they are satisfied with you, they will ask, sir, I want to buy a general insurance, home insurance, health insurance. What do you suggest? I want to invest in mutual funds. What do you see? I tell you, nowadays, the successful agents are having umbrella. The customer is having 1 point. I tell you, a small thing, why the younger generation is depending on aggregators. I will talk about this later. Why they are depending on aggregators. Who are aggregators? Urban Clap, Ola, Uber, Swiggy. We'll talk about this later. So you can cross-sell. Cross-sell means you can, some of your agents will have doing real estate also. So what has it is a cross-selling. What happens? Through you, suppose I have a very good client base. The client asks me, Sanjeevi, I want to buy a property at this particular area. You tell me, you have anybody? So some of my policyholders will be there. Some of my agents who are dealing is that. Some of my policyholders may be real estate agent. I will connect to them. Before connecting, I will see he is a trustworthy. That's all. So the client expects, because the client want a verified sources. a verified sources. That's why he is calling you for a cross-selling. So the cross-selling can be different product. Upsell. You can upsell. What is upsell? You can say you have sold him last year Umang. Similar product you can sell him Utsav. So Utsav Umang, whatever you can make it upsell. Upsell is selling more or a different sell. So there are a lot of things: sell, resell, cross-sell, upsell. Customer, he will not give one policy, he will stop all the activity. Client, he will open up several doors to you. So ask your agents to become a more clientele-based working style, not customer-based working style. You will sell only to him. You sell to him, to her, you sell it to spouse, you sell it to children, relatives, and friends. So the customer keeps on referring to you. The customer purchases the product and services based on price and value. See, there are agents in my team, they don't give, even top of my 3 or 4 agents, they don't give rebate. They have lost more than 5 to 8 crores of NSPs. I know that, but they don't pay. Because customer, they are all customers. They want price and value. That's all. Client purchases services based on trust and experience. They trust the agent. They trust the development officer. They trust the SBA. Whatever you say, they don't mind about. See, at certain stage, people require verified sources, trust sources. So you create that trust. You be an example for the trustworthiness. So what will happen? The experience with you, the experience with your agents will make you, the client will become a satisfied customer. He is not bothered about other things. He will continue to be your customer always. Need not verify, customer need not verify your trustworthiness. But I tell you, the client verifies your trust. Customer to client. Before becoming your client, the client will keep on verifying your facts, verifying your services, whether you are rendering a lip service or your agent is rendering a good service. So all the parameters, he will cross-verify, he will re-verify, he will wait for some time. Sometimes customer will become client in one meeting because he may be having a bad experience with the Ranger agent. In one meeting, you have told all the truth. He is satisfied, this agent development officer telling the truth, because my agent, my development officer that time was not very clear in the subject. So what will happen? He become one day. Sometimes the client wait for 3 months, 6 months, 4 years, 5 years. He wait for even 5 years to become a client. So ask your agent to wait to become, make the customer to client. Client refers you with confidence. Customer may not refer you. See, in this point, being a development officer, I would like to tell, you have a satisfied agent. He is an indirect client to you. All your agents are your clients, my dear friends. For your policy, for your agents, all the policy holders, they should bring him as a client. For you, all your agents are your clients. The client, how the client behaves with your agent. Mutual fund, if you want to invest, he will ask your agent. You want to buy a health insurance, he will ask your agent. If you want to buy a real estate, he will ask your agent. Anything related to finance, that policy holder, the so-called client, will talk to your agent. Similarly, your agent should depend on you for any decision. It's a financial decision or family decision. He has to depend on you. When you become a very powerful client of your agent, become your powerful client, trustworthy client, he will start referring agency to you. See, this is a success story of a lot of development officers. Relationship, generally customers short-lived, but personal relationship will have wonderful personal relation between client and the agent or development officer. So client relationship, build the client relationship. Customer have a short-term services. Client look for long-term decision making and services. Sir, I'm telling you, my dear friends, they look upon you as a problem solver. Decisions. They said, I want to decide. I want to split this 5 crore policy. You tell me how to do it. She said, sir, you go for successive nomination. First nominee, your wife. Second nominee, after your wife goes, your son, so much. Like that, you have to become a decision maker. You will be the part of his decision making. The clients look for long-term decision and the services. You are a LIC agent. Customer means LIC agent. Client says, he is my agent. I tell you, this is the wonderful point. The customer will say, he is my agent. He is an LIC agent. The client will say, he is my agent. You train your agents to shift from LIC agent to tell the client to say, he is my agent. What a powerful statement I'm telling you. You are an LIC agent. For customer, there are several agents are there. But after becoming a client, he will say, he is my agent. There are a lot of customers I have seen. Sir, he is my agent. I can tell you there are instances where we go for a joint call. After everything is listened to us and then say, sir, I have my agent, sir. I have to give some business to him because I am moving with for 15 years. I tell you, I really salute that agent. I said, please give, sir. You want to give the full business, you can give it to him. Sir, as a development officer, as an employee, I am the most happiest person. Because agent is elevated to that stage, a policyholder telling that he is my agent. It's a post-graduation. I tell you, it's a degree, a qualification an agent has earned through hard work and trustworth and experience, deliverance, so many things. So the customer says, no, sir, I will give 50 to you, 50 to him. This has happened several cases. Some of you might have done. So create such agents. Our job to create such agents. Customer need not feel proud of you. They will feel very proud of the association of some agents. They said, sir, my agent is there. He will be perfect. He comes and collects the premium. He reminds me. He wishes me. He does everything, sir. Even for my grandchild, I purchased. Generations, there are agents are there. So they vouch your knowledge, trust and skill. Sir, client will say, sir, this policy, what he has given is wonderful. Jeevan Umang I purchased. You buy this Jeevan Umang from him. Knowledge, he will trust your knowledge. He will vouch your knowledge. He will vouch your trust. He will vouch your skill. Create such agents. Customer refers. When customers refers your agent, 80% selling is over. 80% prospecting is over. He has already presented you. So for customer, you are just another buying point for him. It's a point. He's one more shop. Instead of buying potato from this shop, you'll go and buy potato from another shop. I tell you, there are customers become client even from small eatery, hotels. Anything you take, I tell you, you want to buy a fridge, you go to a specific shop. Why? Because you're satisfied customer. You become a client. So yeah, our job is to tell our agents to see, don't keep customers, convert them to client. How to monitor becoming client? They should be buying 2 more, 3 more policy from me. And you are a problem solver. For any financial problem, solutions, they should approach you. See, I tell you, customer, they don't hesitate buying from new agent. As I told the example, the client hesitate. Sir, I have another agent, sir. You please, I listen to you. So you have that quality, develop that quality. Customers don't reveal family and financial information. I tell you, clients do share their financial assets, details of financial assets, not share the financial assets. Sorry, the wording should be details of financial assets. See, I have some customers who will say they're worth 200, 300, 500 crores. They will just tell me, shows their entire portfolio. Sanjeevi, I'm having this 200 crores, 180 crores in mutual funds. And then I have around another 80 crores in properties. There are customers who show to me. Why they should show to me? They want to prove themselves they are bigger. They are already bigger. They know that. They ask some suggestions to me. Why they have to ask suggestions? Because they require a trustworthy person to say something valid information. They are trusting you. You should be happy. If a customer asks something other than LIC to you, that agent or development officer should be happy. Sir, how about your daughter's wedding? How the person who has gave a catering for you? Can you give a good caterer? He trusts me because the similar things, so many examples I can quote. So what happens that all the things create clientele. It is essential to build a trust and transparency. You should be a transparency. Be transparent. Your agents will be transparent. If you are fishy, they become fishy. Since they are making purchase and investment based on experience and trust. Very powerful. Step 1, customer is one policy. Client gives minimum 3 leads. The 3 leads will become 1 policy or 2 policy or 3 policy. Again, go to step 1. It's a keep on cycle. It's a cycling. It's cycling. Suppose you have 500, then you are great. It is not built in a day. It has built through super delivery of everything. You talk about anything in delivery. You have told a bonus rate. That bonus rate has been same bonus rate. You told him something about tax loss. The tax loss verified with his chartered accountant. Anything you deliver in super. Unbiased advice. Don't take biased advice. You give an unbiased advice to him. Sir, no, sir. That is not a correct one way. Even though some flaws in our own policies, you say, sir, this is better. You buy this. You should be telling truth, nothing but truth. No lip service. You should have a genuine service. Reach out when they need. The most important. Reach out when they need. It is like we reach to doctor when you have stomachache, when you have a heart problem, when you have accident, something we reach only when we require. We don't go to doctor when doctor requires us. We go to doctor when we require doctor. The same time, the customer comes to you or your agent when he has a problem. Why he has to come to you? He will call you 2 times, 3 times, your agent. If your agent is not responding, then I tell you, he will go to a different doctor. It happened to me also. I called my existing doctor 2, 3 times. He didn't respond. I shifted to some other doctor. I found that doctor is better. I dropped that doctor and went to this doctor continuously. Past 20 years, I'm taking to my mother to that doctor because he has said, discarded some of these medicines is not worth it. And he explained to me why you have to not to give this 8 medicines in 2002. Then for the past 21 years, I have taken that doctor, new doctor. So the question, when you have problem, you go to a doctor. The doctor gives the correct advice. You continue that and you still refer. I referred this Dr. Srinivas to more than 20 of my friends. And their feedback's also very good. So when the feedbacks are good, I tell you, Dr. Srinivas is having the biggest clinic, geriatric clinic in Chennai. So you should think about, whenever you think about, they should think about you when they think about finance. Like that, you have to create. Nowadays, people cannot lead a, what you call normal life without aggregators. Clear Trip, Make My Trip, Amazon, Flipkart, Urban Clap. Urban Clap, without Urban Clap nowadays, no youngsters live. You want to change a small bulb, they call urban club. Two things, verified technician, qualified technicians, fixed rate, hassle-free, secured. Anything I tell you today, aggregators are playing a major role. So let your agents become aggregators. Even mutual fund is one type of aggregator. Before all this, the first aggregator is mutual fund. I invest in particular share. They invest in mutual fund is nothing but they invest in several things. You try to be their financial app, an indirect financial app. Yes, they should discuss most of his personal finance decisions with you. If your agent is having 500 clients, then he's successful. See that, have a check. He buys a policy next 1 or 2 years through you. Never breaks the buying cycle. Giving utmost care. They deserve professional service. I'm running fast. When you stop the professional services or you give lesser service, they move out as customer. More danger is that they will never buy again from you. If your agent is not satisfied with you, he'll stop doing business. See, nowadays, I don't want to tell you in an open forum, in a digital forum, a recording forum. Can say so lot of things. So take care of everything. Client service, nothing but you are building a fortress. You are creating a fort. Nobody dares to enter. No private company can enter. No other agent can enter. No other development officer can enter. No other bank assurance can enter. So give an unblemished service, unbiased advices. Your care and concern towards client and his family should be ultimate. Unflinching trust. These are all the selected word. Unblemished service. We should have a service with a very great service. Unbiased financial advices. You give me a very good financial advice. The best. Whether in that position will you buy the property or not. In that position, I can tell you an example. One of my agent's customers is a doctor. He wanted to buy a wedding hall, Kalyana Mandap. Somehow that man, doctor, is very close means very 2-3 sales he has done it. Customer for 5 years. He asked that agent, sir, you are in that field of insurance. You are a mutual fund consultant. I want to buy this marriage hall, which cost around 3.5 crores. Pre-COVID. He asked the agent. Agent asked, sir, it's from your own funds or from loan? Loan is, I will go for 2.5 crores loan. Then agent gave a clear outgo statement, everything. Sir, it is not advisable unless in this area, if you get all the 10 days in a month, your Kalyana Mandapam is get fixed, then you will get a breakthrough. Otherwise, your interest, may not be able to pay. Doctor did not buy. Unfortunate thing, what has happened, I tell you, in 2022, the doctor died. Just 42 years. He died due to heart attack. The wife called that agent and appreciated. Sir, I tell you, you have given a wonderful advice to my husband. Otherwise, my husband would have gone for that Kalyana Mandap marriage hall, where he would have taken 2.5 crores loan, and it would have not got any rental because of COVID. We would have had mounted interest would have gone to 3 to 3.5 crores. We would have been a big trouble. You saved us. So I tell you, these are all the unbiased financial advisors you have to give. The care and concern, as if you have to take care of your family. Your agent's family is your family. So unflinching trust you should have. So they become security guard for your fort. You need not worry. They will say, I have my agent. I have my development officer. The customer, client will keep telling they will reject other agents. So create such agents. Your earnings will be in crores. Tell your agents, ask them to have 2,000 clients, not 200 policy holders. 2,000 clients, if they have, they can earn 2 crores. Similar, 1,000 clients means they will have 3,000 policies. They can earn 1 crore. So more clients, more income. It never happens automatically, my dear friends. Working on the plan is more essential than working a plan. I repeat, working on the plan is more essential than working a plan. All the best. Wish you all the best. Thanks a lot for wonderful listening. Next year, next class is POD. What is POD? Keep thinking. Until then, I'm signing off. Until then, have a great day, great week ahead. 4th May, let us meet and discuss on POD. And you can tell what is POD. In a normal parlance, they say POD is proof of delivery, not proof of delivery. This is something else. Keep thinking. Wish you all the best. Thanks a lot for joining. Have a great day. Have a great week. All the best.
सर
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
और सर एजेंट की जो लिंक थी वो प्लीज व्हाट्सएप करना
Sir, I
वो
have done it
सर्वे
to you, sir. Sir, I have done
सर्वे
it to you.
स्टिल
Sir,
नॉट रिसीव
sir, I have sent to your WhatsApp, sir.
लेट मी चेक सर थैंक यू सर
Okay, I will do it. After that, I will do it, sir.
थैंक यू सर
Anyone
सो
would
नाइस
like
ऑफ
to
यू
anyone would like to give any feedback?
सर
Sir, tell me.
ये कस्टमर टू क्लाइंट के ऊपर भी एक सर्वे फॉर्म बन सकता है
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay.
मुझे
Okay.
याद है कि आपके पास हाउ मेनी क्लाइंट्स यू हैव हाउ मेनी कस्टमर यू हैव
Yes. Okay. Okay. You do it, sir. Do it, sir. Fantastic, sir.
थैंक यू सर
All the best.